now today.
Yes, my friends, this is truly the moment. Welcome to the Unbox Me Today show. I'm your host, Roger Vadia, and I appreciate all of you. You're going to ring the victory bell for being here and being so amazing. And you know who else is amazing? My next guest. Let me introduce you to the amazing Janet Hamilton. She is a holistic healer and a compassionate inquiry and integrative holistic practitioner. She's a trauma aware through both lived and through learned experiences. Her programs are Understanding Feelings and Emotions and the Caregiver Survival Guide. She helps clients align with their mind, body, heart, and soul to connect to their authenticity. She helps them to understand their self-sabotaging behaviors and limiting beliefs. Janet is a compassionate, intuitive healer known for her presence and ability to hold a safe space. Janet helps you transform your life into one of authenticity and connectedness so that you can find your purpose, passion, joy, and freedom. They are all on the other side of healing. So let's connect and discover that unique anomaly within you. So without further delay, let's welcome the amazing, super talented, super beautiful, the one who walked to school uphill in the snow, both ways, barefoot, the one and only Janet Hamilton. Well, Janet, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm well. Thanks for having me, Raja.
Okay, thank you so much. And if you want to be greater than well, click the link down below so that we can leave comments on the live. So let's just dive right in. Thanks everyone for being here. Now, Janet, I mean, truly incredible things. Now, first thing, I always want to ask this to people, how did you transform? I mean, at some point there was a pivot in your life. What happened?
I started my own personal development journey at 39, wanting to get my stuff figured out before I turned 40.
Yeah.
But my actual transformation, my rock bottom was in 2022 when I completely burnt out.
Okay.
And yeah, I just started going back within after losing about 15 people and trying to understand myself really and process of one, not let alone 15. I didn't have enough time to do so.
I know it's like you're getting hit by wave after wave, and I'm going through the same thing this year. We just lost 6 people in the past 7 months. I want to say it's just crazy. It's just nonstop, and so it's hard. And so dealing with that, I mean, there must have been some great learnings, and so, but something usually triggers something like that as well. I mean, like what about like what kind of childhood emotional neglect and what they call parentification that you can do and how to avoid it?
Well, that's the funny part. I've never felt like a victim. I've never felt like a survivor of anything. I've had a great life. But during my burnout and diving back into not one course, but 12, because I'm like type A, and literally had every self-limiting belief and defense mechanism you could have. I grew up with absolutely no boundaries and or understanding of energy. So I've only instilled boundaries maybe 2 years ago.
Yep.
Because I didn't understand what I had gone through and what my life was like. And as a result, so I've been literally running from myself, not knowing that I was doing so, full of energy, a workaholic. I never stop. For me to rest is the hard part. I have to really force myself to rest and to just be, because I've realized that it wasn't safe for me to just be. Both my parents grew up without fathers from the age of 3 as well. So they didn't have the emotional intelligence to give me. Hence why I ended up being the parent of the family. For whatever reason, I ended up taking on all of their emotional baggage and I believe ancestors as well.
Gotcha. Okay. So now, you posed an interesting question earlier. We were talking about trauma, and so can you define for people, like really what is trauma? Because we all have something in our head, what we think it is, but what does it mean to you? How would you explain that to us?
Well, there's different types of trauma. There's big T trauma, there's little t trauma. And
Uh-huh.
trauma is literally not what's done to us, it's how we
Uh-huh.
internalize it. So it's
Ah,
when we disconnect from ourselves emotionally, spiritually.
gotcha. Okay. And so, like now that you started the anomaly factor and really started to get into this to help other people to deal with their grief, their trauma, and have find their purpose and passion and joy, like you said initially that it was because you were so burnt out. Can you deep dive a little bit more into that? Like what was happening to you? What did you feel and why did you have to change?
Well, I've been looking after 4 people for about 15 years in different
Hmm.
cities and traveling to doctor's appointments and
Oh yeah.
all kinds of stuff for everybody but myself, and
Yeah.
they were not capable. I was their power of attorney for a lot of the cases, and it was my responsibility.
Yeah.
And I loved doing it, honestly, because I got
Yeah.
to see a different side of all of those people.
Right.
Um, I literally just ran, didn't
Hmm.
know what was going on. I was pushing when I should have been resting. I never stopped to eat properly. I never stopped to eat. I never got enough rest. And I
Hmm.
was literally just running on nerves to the point my adrenal glands started to pack in. And then last summer,
Mm.
my appendix, and both of them
Yeah.
are part of your nervous system. And yeah, I just succumbed to it and literally had to choose me on December 25th, 2021 for the first time in my life because I knew
Mhm.
that if I hadn't, I was going to go before my father.
Right, gotcha. And it's funny. All of this, I remember for me, like a lot of my journey just started 7 years, 6, 7 years ago, and or as my a daughter would say, 6, 7, and I'm still trying to figure out what that means. But about 7 years ago, I had it with the way corporate farmer was treating me, and as if you've seen my TED talk, we talk about how you know 6 managers would present my work. They'd get the promotion. I wouldn't. And the last one left my name off the slide deck.
Mhm.
And that is the worst slap in the face I felt after working with someone, for 9 months, closely. I thought, I can't believe she did that to me. And so my parents taught me well. So I decided to forgive, but not forget and say, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? And so that's when I started Toastmasters, started masterminding, started going to reading every book I could on personal development, on self-limiting beliefs and mindset and neurolinguistic programming, and just becoming the coach that I finally became now. And now what's funny is I feel like I'm the best version of myself now, and I'm only
Exactly.
getting more better, and that's what it all comes down to. So, we're going to share your gift link down below. Now I know that you're going to be sharing it a little bit later because you're still working on it. What is it that you're going to be sharing with the audience once they do get it?
It would be a list of affirmations that they
Oh,
could
I like that.
say nightly to themselves that
Uh-huh.
hopefully embed into their subconscious mind over time
I
and
love that.
become who they want to
Hmm.
be.
Beautiful. So for those that are watching on the live to thrive and on the replay, you get to play again. Make sure you come back. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Give us some thumbs up. Give us some hearts so that we know that you're gaining impact. And if you're on the podcast, the link will be in the show notes. If you're on YouTube, it'll be in a banner somewhere here. You will find it. You are a smart audience. I know you are. So, and like I love that you said that because, part of my journey in like NLP, I talked about how words become thoughts, thoughts become your beliefs, those beliefs become your actions, and your actions become your success. And so, but what's funny is there's a reason why affirmations help people. If you feel depressed, if you feel like a little bit lost, if you feel like you want to have a great start to your day, the first thing is not to pick up this, brick and put it to your ear or put it to your face, as soon as the alarm goes off. Instead of that, you know, start your day with affirmations. Start the day with journaling. Start the day with 5 minutes of meditation so that you control the physiology of your own body. And all of a sudden, you'll realize you are in more control of your life.
Yeah, we can
than
change
you
our
ever
mind.
were.
Mhm.
That's it. It's all it takes. Yeah. All right. So great stuff already. So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the softer side of Sears, because I always say people join a person, not a business. And tell us tell us a little bit more about like where did you grow up and how did you grow up?
I was born in Scarborough, Ontario.
Hmm.
Lived there for about 5 years and then moved to Oshawa
Okay.
and spent the majority of my youth and teenage years there. I started
Yeah.
working at the age of 14.
Oh
I
wow.
was
Great.
working 2 or 3 jobs at one time often.
Yeah.
Um, Found the best parties that way.
Really.
I
That's
would
fantastic.
deliver pizzas after my job, my first 2 jobs, and, people are partying at the middle of the night, and I would be
Of
invited
course.
back to the parties, and often I'd go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. Oh, that's fantastic.
I
What
was the
about
oldest of
mhm,
3 kids,
yeah,
and, yeah, I was just the good girl, the hero child, the
that was
one
me. I was
that
the
did everything.
eldest, so I was always a good guy.
Yeah,
You know,
you have to be the good one because attention's everywhere else, but that's
well,
fine.
everybody's always looking at you. First child is always the one that everybody looks up to because you're the oldest, and so since you're the first, you're also usually taller, so they're actually looking up to you. Um,
Yes.
what about like growing up? Did you have a favorite movie or a book that helped kind of shape the way you think today?
Hmm. Trying to think. There was one. I can't remember it. It's funny. But of my favorite movies, The Notebook.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Um,
that's a beautiful story.
yeah, there's so many books that I've loved over the years. It's hard to
Hmm.
pick one. I
Yeah.
remember reading Nancy Drew. I mean, I love mysteries and
Hmm.
I've got a very analytical mind and I like to connect dots. And I found that fascinating as a young child.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Is there a fun fact about you that maybe people don't know?
I think I have 2 extra bones in my body that most people probably don't have.
What? Get out of
Yeah,
here. Really? That's
yeah,
funny.
yeah. They're in the roof of my mouth, yeah, because I had a lot of dental work done when I was a kid, and
Okay.
even though I love to talk, I'm still learning to speak,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I had a tiny mouth, I guess, and they had to put a bridge in the roof of my mouth, and
yeah,
my mom had to turn a key to expand it so that 2 extra
yeah.
would grow, yeah.
I had to do that for my daughter. So she started braces last year. So we had that little thing, that device that has a little wire in there. You push it in, you gotta turn the expander, and it basically is inside your mouth, and it kind of pushes out your jaw a little bit, little by
Painful,
little.
yes.
Yeah, it's painful. Yeah, that was my daughter. I felt so bad for her because that was the most painful 2 weeks of her life, I think.
Mhm.
And but she got past it. Now she's happy, carefree again. And today we just got her Conan Gray ticket, so she's gonna don't tell her, But so now, now she's gonna have a concert to go to next
Nice.
in the spring. What about is there a favorite quote that helps inspire you?
A famous quote.
Yeah,
I'm all about the love. And I do. It's funny. I have a list of quotes that I love and I make and copy them all, but to
yeah.
put one in my mouth right now, I cannot do it. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, then name
just
off five that you like. What's something that comes to mind?
I mean, they're not really my quotes. They're like quotes by Gandhi and
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's hear those. That's what I mean. Yeah. What?
I don't have them memorized though.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm
No
sorry.
problem then. That's okay. Gandhi has a great one. He says, be the change you want to be in the world. And
Exactly.
so we'll do that one today. That's right. That's right. So you heard that from Janet herself, right?
Slightly.
Okay. And so what about favorite music? What kind of music do you love to listen to or kind of get you jammed up?
Oh, I like a lot of music. Music's my thing. I don't like I love opera. I love everything but opera and hip hop. I think there's a little bit in each of those genres that I like, but
Yeah,
for the most part, I like
sure.
easy listening music. My favorite stations are The Bridge and CKDO because I like the
Gotcha.
older music. I like
Hmm.
easy listening music. I like old rock and roll. I like it all.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, this is always a fun thing. If what is it that you want people to recall about you?
that I hope I make a difference in their life.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's beautifully said. I love it. So we're going to shift gears again, but before we do, I always have a fun question for you. What is your favorite food? I always find this fascinating from people.
I like asparagus. I think that's probably one of my
Asparagus?
favorites. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. So hang on to that thought. Okay. Hello, Whole Foods. Yeah. Yeah. I like a palette of all the fresh vegetables in the green room stat. Okay. Thanks so much. All right. Totally real call. Janet, thank you so much. You've been a joy already. You're giving people amazing stories and how to really change their lives. So we're going to send you to the green room. Please save me some food before we get back. So while Janet is in there enjoying all those fresh veggies, I'm getting so jealous. When you want to make a shift in your life, you got to do something first because people think you have to make waves in order to change. But you know what you got to do first? You got to make a splash.
When you throw a rock into a lake, what happens? No, there's a splash. You make an impact, and then you get waves. And then you don't know where those waves are going. Those waves are going past around the reeds, and you don't know where that impact is. So all of you out there, when you're on stage, you don't know where your impact is going to end. It's never going to end.
All right, folks. So today, Janet was talking about Gandhi, and it just made me think right away to that quote where he talks about how you have to be the change you want to be in the world. Now, some people say that that's not his quote. I'm not sure, but it sounds like something that he would definitely say. So let's just go with it for now. Think about this. You go to work and the toner's out on the printer and no one wants to step up and change it. But what if you do? All of a sudden now you become the hero for your office because you did the one simple thing. It really wasn't hard. It took at most 5 minutes to change it out. And then all of a sudden everybody can get back to work again. You became the change. You became the positive force for everybody around you. And that's such a simple thing that we can all do. Like sometimes when my wife is busy or she hops in the bathroom and I see a couple of the dishes in the sink, I'll do them. And, it's not something I can do all the time or not something that we talk about. I just don't think about it. I just do it because the whole idea is I want to build a better life for my entire family, my wife, my children, and just show by example that, look, I go to the gym more often now. 6 years ago, I was in a really bad a rear end accident where I gained 75 pounds. I was really overweight. So in that video of me on stage talking about the splash, I was about 75 pounds overweight. Now, I've lost more than half of that, and I'm on my way back to getting normal again and looking fine, fit, and sexy, I always say. And my wife always rolls my eyes at me. But the thing is, though, I'm showing that you can be the change. You can make those choices easily in your life. And it always starts with one decision that you can be the change. And when you make those waves, other people feel those waves, that energy later on down the line that you don't even realize that you impacted. So think about that, and let's bring Janet back. And now, Janet, welcome back. And please tell me, did you save me any food?
No, I ate it
No?
all.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I'll just make another phone call again. So Janet, what was your big takeaway from that 60-second mind shift, and what would you add to it?
That, my mind shift?
No, anything. That training. What would you add to that? Yeah.
That it's all possible. That everything's on the other
Ooh,
side.
I like that. You summed it up beautifully. Anything's possible.
And
right?
it's all on the other side, yeah. The
It's all
calm,
inside you.
inner
It's all
freedom.
inside you, right?
Mhm.
You remember Michelangelo when he made the statue of David? He didn't create the statue. He said that I didn't create something. I revealed the greatness that was within and removed the excess.
And
That's
it
all we
is
got to do for you.
remarkable.
You have greatness in all of you, and let's just go forth and go find it. So now, Janet, a few more questions before we head off into the sunset, like Butch and Sundance. Looking over the horizon. Do you have a success story that you'd like to share with us? Have you worked with a client and just, without sharing their names, but just tell me what was the transformation that they went through?
They connected to themselves for the first time. They years. And I'm getting the same thing said to me more and more, is that they feel safe with me. And I guess they just open up more. I don't know what it is. I have no clue what I do. I just do.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you can see the difference, the transformation in little as an hour, where their whole body and demeanor are more relaxed. They're not as tense. They're not as constricted. They're not as fearful.
Gotcha. All right. Great to hear that. And so, last question before we head off into the horizon here. If somebody gave you a blank check with unlimited resources and said, what is your grand vision to change the world? What would you do?
What I'm doing, changing people's internal worlds so they have peace inside, so that they can be that ripple and affect the people around them to have world peace.
Perfect. So just take what you're doing and like multiply it by about 10 million zillion times.
If I can, yes.
Perfect. I love it. All right, folks. So we are near the end of our time. I just have a question for you. Are you able to create that change in your life? If you want to, make sure that you also tune into us, our weekly mastermind group that we're into. Please grab that whenever you can. There's a link below. It's the Speaker Confidence Workshops that we hold every Tuesday night. It's a mastermind group that you get to all share, practice speaking skills, entrepreneur skills, learn how to build your list, learn how to market, learn how to use AI tools effectively, and build your authority so that people listen to you. And they call that influence. It actually starts with rapport. And let's just start with that. All right, so let's connect. All right, Janet, thank you so much. You've been an amazing guest. And everybody out there that's been watching, as you all know, we are in a big push this year towards 500 interviews. This is number 446. We are doing so great. And take a look at that beautiful promo banner that we have for her. Make sure you grab that and share that with everybody else. And everybody, please, this is your chance to become the next version of you. Please share your journey with us and leave comments in the chat for us. And I'm Coach Raja. As always, don't fake it till you make it. Believe it and become it. And we'll see everybody on the next show. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, Raja.
Okay. All right. So, real quick, we're going to. Wow, there you go. Great job. So, so now as we go through this, I have 3 quick questions for your testimonial. Then we're off. Number 1, why did you want to be on this show today?
I think because I see in you the same thing that happened to me as well, that we both overcome something in our lives that really people wouldn't even delve into normally, I don't think.
Gotcha. Oh, I love that. And what about, what was your biggest takeaway from the show today?
You're remarkable.
Oh,
You do it
thank
all.
you.
You're very talented. You're singing now. You're overcome your stuttering. You're just doing so much for so many people.
Well, thank you. I try. And by the way, people don't realize the hardest thing about being a person with a PWS is that I have to face my fear every single day. You just do, because you know you're going to fail at some point throughout the day. Every day, every hour, every minute, you're going to get stuck. And at some point you start saying, who cares? Right? I always joke around like, God gave me this speech handicap, but also made me this handsome. So, it's a good balance. Now you just joke about it and keep on going.
It's funny you say that, because I grew up with absolutely no boundaries, and I've instilled them in the last couple of years, but I feel like it's not who I'm meant to be.
Got it. All right. And last question, would you recommend me to somebody else's stage?
Oh, definitely. I'll spread the word. I'll share your information, and I hope to have you as a guest on my own podcast.
Hey, guess what? That's coming up pretty soon. All right, folks. Thanks so much. All right. Podcast crew knows what to do. We are out of here.
Thank you.
All right.